look into the chapter today, Light, chapter 9 for 4th Standard ICSE syllabus. And we are going to learn sources of light, luminous and non-luminous objects, properties of light, transparent, translucent and opaque objects, formation of shadows. The learning outcome of this chapter, they say that children will be able to identify various sources and use of light in the environment, distinguish between natural and artificial sources of light, cite examples of natural and artificial sources of light, appreciate the use of natural source of light in our daily life, differentiate between luminous and non-luminous objects, differentiate between transparent, translucent, opaque objects in the surrounding, cite examples of each type of objects, which is for transparent, translucent and opaque. Explain the process of shadow formation in simple example. Now the author says children will be able to do all these things after this chapter. Let's see how it goes. All right. Just give me a minute. Let me open the. Yeah. Now, let's come back to these questions later. What's the difference between two pictures? Now, I don't know which picture they are referring to here. Or what's the use of table lamp in the second picture? Where is the table lamp? Does anyone see a table lamp here in the second picture? I don't know. Or was it in the first one? Oh, yeah. Okay, if you go back to the page number 87, right? There is a picture of a girl who's sitting and reading a book. And in the second picture, there is a girl who is reading in night. So the difference between two pictures is the girl in the first picture is reading in daytime, and in the second picture she is reading at night, and the light is coming out from the table lamp. She is using table lamp light to look into the book. Can we see things and read book in a dark room? No, we cannot. Yeah. Once it's dark, we start searching. Hey, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right? So let's see why we are not able to see in dark room. Yeah. So the very first para it says we cannot see in a dark room. Agreed. We all agree with that. And we need light to see things around us. Correct? Without light, we may not be able to see anything around us. Correct? When light falls on the object, it bounces back to our eyes. Any object which we are looking at right now you're looking at the computer or your phone to watch this video, right? The light is actually falling on this object and it's bouncing back to your eyes for you to see this. Okay? It's only then you're able to see those objects. Now, we all wonder, where does the light come from? Right? So, let's discuss the sources of light. Let me check whether I am recording this. Oh yeah, I'm recording. Good. Okay. Now, let's discuss the sources of light. An object which emits light is called a source of light. Now, what do you mean by emit? Emit means to give out. Just turn the pages, go to page number 93. You have those keywords. Emit means to give out, something which gives out. So, an object which gives out light or emits light is called the source of the light. We all tell, right? Hey, it's dark, switch on the light. Which light? Tube light? Bed light? Torch light? Your mobile phone light? So, those are the sources, correct? All sources of light can be classified into two categories, natural and artificial, right? Now we know what is the source, right? And when we know the source, we need to divide or differentiate that into two categories. One is natural, second is artificial, which is man-made, right? Now, the natural sources of light. Which are these natural sources of light? Sun is the most important natural source of light. Correct? Every morning we look up to the sky. Pa, today is so sunny, ma. The head is sitting on my head. It is so hot. It is not only hot, it is also very bright. Correct? And it emits light throughout the day. And in night, because of the earth rotation and revolution, go back to that social studies which we did in last this one. Yeah, half of the other part of the earth is kind of dark and other part is day, right? So let's not go back to that. Sun is the most important natural source of light, correct? The stars and moons are also natural source of light, but they are not as bright as sun. Nah? We all see that twinkle twinkle little star. Oh mummy, look at that moon. Someone ate half moon. All the stories we had read, heard, and we have all sang the twinkle twinkle little star, right? But they are all the tiny meanies. Sun is the important source of light. There is no other brightest star. I don't know, some people argue it's a star, some people it's argue it's as a hot air combination of gases, hot gases. Let's forget all about those things. Now that's the most natural source of light. Yeah, fireflies. If you go towards villages or towards any forest, right? You can see these small fireflies during night, and we think, hey, the forest is on fire, ma. No, the forest is not on fire. It's the fireflies which you see. Yeah, they emit light naturally. Okay, they emit light naturally. Now, which are the artificial sources of light? Something which is man-made, right? Example, your candle. Oh, happy birthday! I need to get 10 candles. Yeah, 10 candles. They are all man-made, correct? Fire. Oh, come on, let's put up some fire camp and dance around that. It is so cold in the night. Correct. That's also man-made. Oil lamp. I'm not sure whether you guys have seen oil lamps. Your torch, your electric bulb, the tube light, the light behind your mobile phone, every other source of light apart from sun, star, moon, and fireflies, they are all artificial sources of light. Okay, so what we read, sources of light, natural sources of light, and artificial sources of light. Now, moving on. What are luminous and non-luminous objects? Correct? The objects that we see around us can be classified into luminous and non-luminous on the basis of the ability to emit light. Okay? On the basis of their ability to emit light. Don't get confused again. Hey, what is this, ma? New definition? No. We keep repeating what is in the first thing. Yeah? An object which emits light is called the source of the light. And the objects that we see around us can be classified into luminous and non-luminous on the basis of ability to emit light. Correct? Objects that emit light on their own are called luminous objects. Sun, fireflies, fire, candle, electric bulbs are luminous objects. Guys, did you observe one thing? Both natural and artificial sources of light combine together and make a luminous object. There is nothing new we learned now in the whole page. Okay? Objects that emit light of their own. Bulb, you switch on, it's their own light, right? You put a campfire, it's their own light. Sun, definitely there is no other source for that. Correct? Electric bulb, all the stars, all the candles, right? They all emit the light on their of their own, which is called luminous objects. Okay? Now, let's look at what are non-luminous. One second. One second, one second. Ew, what is happening? Okay, now. One second, guys. Where did this go? Where is it, man?